Hello guys, welcome to our deep dive into the world of conspiracy theories. In this video, we're diving into some wild and intriguing stories that have grabbed people's attention and made them wonder, what if? Conspiracy theories are like the coolest, craziest stories out there, full of mystery and surprises. They're all about hidden secrets, cover-ups and ideas that challenge what we're told. In the realm of conspiracy theories, few topics stir as much controversy and contention as the idea of chemtrails, often portrayed as ominous streaks of chemicals trailing behind aircraft in the sky. This theory suggests that governments or other entities are deliberately releasing harmful substances into the atmosphere for various covert purposes. The term chemtrails is a portmanteau of chemical and trails, and refers to the visible streaks left by aircraft flying at high altitudes. Proponents of the chemtrails theory claim that these trails consist of more than just condensation from aircraft engines. They argue that they contain toxic chemicals or biological agents deliberately sprayed for undisclosed purposes. Supporters of the chemtrails theory propose several reasons for the alleged spraying. Some assert that it's a method of weather modification, used to control or manipulate the climate for various ends, such as combating global warming or warfare. Others suggest it's a form of population control, with chemicals purportedly intended to affect human health, fertility or behavior. However, the scientific community largely dismisses the chemtrails theory as a conspiracy lacking credible evidence. Atmospheric scientists and experts in aviation mechanics explain that what conspiracy theorists label as chemtrails are, in fact, ordinary contrails, condensation trails formed by water vapor, freezing in the cold air at high altitudes. These contrails are a natural byproduct of jet engines, and consist primarily of water and pollutants emitted by aircraft. Numerous studies and investigations by independent researchers, government agencies and scientific organizations worldwide have consistently debunked the chemtrails theory. They emphasize that the composition of contrails aligns with known aircraft emissions and atmospheric conditions, with no evidence to support the presence of mysterious or harmful substances. Despite scientific evidence refuting the theory, the persistence of belief in chemtrails highlights broader societal issues. Conspiracy theories often arise from distrust of authorities, uncertainty about the future, or a desire for explanations in complex situations. They can also spread rapidly through social media, creating echo chambers where misinformation thrives. The chemtrails conspiracy theory, while captivating for some, lacks scientific credibility and is widely regarded as unfounded. The scientific consensus maintains that what many perceive as chemtrails are ordinary contrails formed by aircraft engines. Addressing concerns and misconceptions around this theory requires continued education, critical thinking, and reliance on credible scientific evidence. In the vast canvas of conspiracy theories, the debate over chemtrails serves as a reminder of the importance of distinguishing between speculation and verifiable facts in understanding our world. The New World Order, NWO conspiracy theory, is a complex and far-reaching belief that posits the existence of a secretive and powerful group aiming to establish a totalitarian world government. This theory suggests that a small elite group of individuals, often including politicians, business leaders, and influential figures, collaborate to control global events, economies, and societies for their benefit. Here's an exploration of the NWO conspiracy theory. The concept of a New World Order traces back to the aftermath of World War I, with President Woodrow Wilson using the term in his advocacy for global peace and cooperation through the League of Nations. However, the modern NWO conspiracy theory gained momentum in the late 20th century, especially after the end of the Cold War. Supporters of the NWO theory allege various agendas and goals of this purported global cabal. The central tenet revolves around the idea of a clandestine group seeking to establish a singular authoritarian world government, erasing national sovereignty and individual freedoms. Proponents argue that this elite group exerts control over international institutions, finance, media, and governments worldwide. They allegedly manipulate events, conflicts, and economic systems to consolidate their power. Many conspiracy theorists point to symbolic imagery such as the Eye of Providence or pyramid on the US dollar bill, as supposed evidence of the NWO's existence and influence. Some versions of the theory suggest that the NWO aims to reduce global population through methods like forced vaccinations, disease manipulation, or even implementing widespread surveillance to monitor and control citizens. Mainstream academics, experts, and researchers largely dismiss the NWO conspiracy theory as lacking substantial evidence. They argue that the idea of a singular, all-powerful group controlling world events overlooks the complexities and diversities within global politics, economics, and social structures. Despite the lack of credible evidence, the NWO theory has spread widely, especially online and through fringe media. It has influenced various social and political movements, leading to distrust in established institutions and fostering suspicion of global cooperation efforts. The theory's prevalence in certain circles has also led to the stigmatization of legitimate discussions about global governance or international collaboration, often conflating reasonable concerns with extreme conspiracy narratives. The New World Order conspiracy theory represents a narrative that alleges a powerful and covert group seeking global domination. However, mainstream consensus and evidence-based analysis refute the existence of such a unified, all-controlling force. Understanding the complexities of geopolitics, economics, and social dynamics. The Freemasonry conspiracy theory is a long-standing belief that the secretive fraternal organization known as Freemasonry harbors hidden agendas and exerts a pervasive influence over global events. Freemasonry, an ancient and well-documented fraternity, is often portrayed in conspiracy theories as a shadowy group wielding power and controlling governments, economies, and societal structures. Here's an exploration of the Freemasonry conspiracy theory. Freemasonry dates back centuries, evolving from medieval stonemason guilds in Europe. It transitioned into a fraternal organization emphasizing moral teachings, rituals, and symbolism. Its principles revolve around brotherhood, charity, and personal development. Conspiracy theorists assert that Freemasonry operates clandestinely, with members purportedly holding influential positions in government, finance, and other sectors. They suggest that these individuals work together to advance their shared interests at the expense of the general public. The rich symbolism and rituals within Freemasonry, often misunderstood by outsiders, have fueled speculation. Critics interpret Masonic symbols, such as the square and compass, the all-seeing eye, and the use of secret handshakes, as evidence of a hidden agenda or secret codes. Some conspiracy narratives propose that Freemasonry aims to establish a New World Order or a one-world government, leveraging its supposed influence to manipulate world events and consolidate power. Mainstream scholars and historians generally dismiss Freemasonry conspiracy theories as unfounded. They view Freemasonry as a fraternal organization focused on charitable works, moral teachings, and personal development, rather than a global manipulative force. While Freemasonry's rituals and symbolism may appear mysterious to outsiders, scholars emphasize that these aspects are primarily traditional and ceremonial, devoid of the conspiratorial implications attributed to them by conspiracy theorists. The Freemasonry conspiracy theory has persisted for centuries, shaping public perception and influencing popular culture. It has contributed to mistrust of the fraternity, and at times led to discriminatory practices against Freemasons, particularly during periods of political upheaval or social unrest. In some instances, the secrecy surrounding Freemasonry's rituals and meetings has inadvertently fueled suspicions, providing fertile ground for conspiracy narratives to flourish. The Freemasonry conspiracy theory persists despite lacking substantial evidence. While Freemasonry's secrecy and symbolism have contributed to its mysterious aura, the overwhelming consensus among historians and scholars is that the organization does not hold the clandestine power or global influence attributed to it by conspiracy theorists. Vaccination. The vaccination conspiracy theory encompasses a range of beliefs that challenge the safety, effectiveness, and motives behind vaccination programs. While vaccines have been instrumental in preventing and eradicating numerous diseases, some individuals and groups propagate conspiracy theories that cast doubt on their benefits and raise suspicions about hidden agendas, safety concerns, and adverse effects. Some conspiracy theories claim that vaccines are unsafe and linked to a myriad of adverse health effects, including autism, autoimmune diseases, and developmental disorders. These claims often stem from isolated studies or anecdotal reports and lack robust scientific evidence. Big Pharma and profit motives. Critics of vaccination programs allege that pharmaceutical companies prioritize profits over public health. They suggest that vaccine manufacturers, in collaboration with governments and health organizations, promote vaccination campaigns solely for financial gain, at the expense of individual well-being. Government control and population manipulation. Certain conspiracy narratives assert that vaccination programs are part of a government or globalist agenda to exert control over populations. These theories propose that vaccines are used as a tool for population control, to manipulate human biology, or to implant tracking devices through microchips contained within vaccines. The overwhelming consensus among the scientific community, public health experts, and regulatory bodies is that vaccines are safe, effective, and crucial in preventing the spread of infectious diseases. Extensive research, clinical trials, and rigorous safety monitoring support the benefits of vaccines in saving lives and reducing disease burden. Claims linking vaccines to autism or other serious health conditions have been thoroughly debunked, with studies showing no credible evidence of such associations. Regulatory agencies maintain stringent safety standards for vaccine development, approval, and monitoring to ensure their safety and efficacy. Vaccination conspiracy theories have persisted for decades, fueled by misinformation, distrust in institutions, and fear-mongering perpetuated by anti-vaccine groups and social media platforms. The spread of misinformation has led to vaccine hesitancy and refusal, contributing to outbreaks of preventable diseases. Recent global events such as the COVID-19 pandemic have amplified concerns and skepticism around vaccines, leading to increased polarization and division regarding their safety and necessity. While vaccination has been a cornerstone of public health, conspiracy theories questioning their safety, efficacy, and underlying motives persist. Reliable scientific evidence overwhelmingly supports the benefits of vaccines in preventing infectious diseases and safeguarding public health. Critical evaluation of credible sources, reliance on expert consensus, and understanding the context of vaccine development. The assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963, remains one of the most significant and debated events in American history. Despite the official conclusion that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in killing the president, numerous conspiracy theories persist, challenging the narrative of a lone gunman. The official investigation by the Warren Commission, established by President Lyndon B. Johnson, concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald, a former Marine and self-proclaimed Marxist, acted as the sole assassin. According to this narrative, Oswald fired 3 shots from the Texas School Book Depository in Dallas, with 1 bullet inflicting fatal wounds on President Kennedy and Texas Governor John Connally. Oswald was subsequently apprehended but was fatally shot 2 days later by nightclub owner Jack Ruby while in police custody, further fueling suspicions. Numerous conspiracy theories have emerged over the years, disputing the official account and proposing alternative scenarios. Multiple shooters. One of the most prevalent theories posits that Oswald could not have acted alone and suggests the involvement of additional gunmen. Witnesses' accounts of gunfire from different directions at the time of the shooting and analyses of the bullet trajectories have fueled speculation about multiple shooters. CIA/Mafia/Cuban involvement. Some theories implicate the CIA, organized crime, or even elements within the Cuban government in a plot to assassinate Kennedy. Motivations range from Kennedy's handling of the Cuban Missile Crisis to his administration's confrontations with the mafia and intelligence agencies. Government cover-up. A widespread belief is that the US government orchestrated a cover-up to conceal the truth about the assassination. Critics of the Warren Commission's report argue that evidence was overlooked or manipulated to support the lone gunman theory, raising suspicions about a broader conspiracy. Evidence and debates. Conspiracy theorists often point to various pieces of evidence to support their claims. These include discrepancies in the autopsy, the magic bullet theory, the single bullet allegedly causing multiple wounds, and alleged connections between Oswald and intelligence agencies. However, the majority of official investigations, including the House Select Committee on Assassinations in 1979, reaffirmed the Warren Commission's conclusion that Oswald acted alone. Scientific analyses, including modern forensic techniques and computer simulations, have generally supported the single-shooter theory. The enduring fascination with the JFK assassination conspiracy theories has had a profound impact on popular culture, spawning numerous books, movies, and documentaries exploring various scenarios and speculations. Despite the lack of conclusive evidence supporting alternative theories, skepticism and doubt persist among a segment of the population. The assassination of President Kennedy continues to provoke intrigue. And that's a wrap on our exploration of the top 10 conspiracy theories. We've ventured through some seriously mind-boggling stories that challenge what we think we know about the world. As we've journeyed through these theories, it's fascinating to see how they tap into our curiosity and leave us wondering, what if? They're like the coolest puzzles, full of mystery and unanswered questions. But here's the thing. These theories are as much about the thrill of the unknown as they are about uncovering the truth. They make us think, question, and keep us on the edge of our seats, wondering what's really out there. Remember, while these theories spark curiosity, they also remind us that the world is a vast, complex place with so much we don't fully understand. It's okay to wonder and stay curious, but it's just as important to use critical thinking and keep an open mind. So to all you curious minds out there, keep exploring, keep questioning, and don't be afraid to dive deeper into the mysteries of our world. Who knows? The truth might just be waiting for someone like you to uncover it. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.